Do you want to catch more golden fish and stop catching garbage? In this video, I'm going to show you how to consistently catch golden fish, small sacks, and large sacks. And I got to give a big shout out to Oilers for hooking me up with this information so I can share it with you. I know it's late, only about 8 days left to use your golden bait paste. But I just learned about this yesterday and started doing it, and I already have 21 golden fish and 4 small sacks. I'll use those at the end of the video so you guys can see what my results were from the RNG. Now, this only works with the golden paste bait. You can buy that from the Event Exchange merchant, and it costs a single wreath. One purchase will get you 50 bait. Then you just want to grab your fishing pole, equip that bait, and head to your favorite location to start fishing. I recommend somewhere that you can see through the water, as that's very important in order to be able to do this proficiently. So once you're at your fishing location, what you want to do is pay attention to the fish as they spawn in the water. You're going to cast your line out there and wait for a big fish to spawn. So you're going to tap cast, and if it's not a large fish that spawns in the water, you're going to retrieve your bobber. You do that by using the cast button, and all you have to do is just double tap to cast it back out. So cast it out. If it's not a large fish that spawns in, reel it back in. Once a large fish spawns in, then we want to catch that fish, and you go about that the normal way. When you are retrieving your float, when you are not catching fish, you do not lose any bait. So essentially, if you have 50 bait, you will catch 50 sacks or golden fish. Now, the medium fish kind of get me sometimes, but if you're not sure that it is a large fish, just reel back in until you're sure it's a large fish, and it's guaranteed to be one of those 3 items, either a large sack, a golden fish, or a small sack. For those of you that are super nerds like me, basically what's happening is that the dice roll for what you're going to catch when you cast your bobber into the water. But this only works with the golden paste bait, since that's the only bait that is guaranteed to allow you to catch the golden fish when it's a large fish. If you're using regular paste, it is going to be a different pool that you're pulling from for that dice roll. And I only spent maybe an hour catching fish this morning to get the 22 fish that we have, plus the 4 small sacks. So now that you know how to do it, let's take a look at what I get from the 4 small sacks and the 22 golden fish. Let's start by opening the 4 small sacks. We'll just do that all together. And it looks like we got 15,000 Solent. All right, let's move on to the fish. And I think what I'm going to do is open half of these and then half again. So we'll start with 11 here, and let's see what we get when we use it. And we got 2,400,000 Solent. Doing it one more time. Come on, let's get a big roll here. Hopefully. Okay, so we got another 2 million Solent, but that could have been 220 million Solent if each one of those fish had given me 10 million. So this is potentially a really good way to get a bunch of Solent in the game. Use up that golden paste bait, target farming the golden fish and the sacks. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.